Morning, waking up with some country music, celebrating the CMAs last night because two things country music fans seem to love are country music and arguing about what qualifies as country music.
Listen, I get the argument. It's a generational debate that never seems to end. And we've been asking you all morning, what is the best decade for country music? A lot of folks looking at the 70s and the 80s. While you do vote, Chris Sadeghi shows us the role Texas has played in that debate in this Daybreak Rewind.
Number one for New Country 96.3 Hawkeye.
New country, old country, Hawkeye has spun it all.
Morning, this is Jason Aldean, Carrie Underwood.
And in his 33 years at KSCS, one complaint is constant.
You do get the complaints. Hey, this isn't the country music.
A favorite complaint and a changing definition.
When Garth Brooks first came out, there were people who said, hey, this isn't country music. He's doing these rock shows. This sounds like rock. Well, now nobody would ever say that Garth Brooks is not country music.
And nobody knows a country music revolution like Texas.
But back then, Nashville had this sound which was called countrypolitan, and it had a lot of strings. And so these renegades, these outlaw country music performers went to Austin.
The music that's attracting all this attention is a mixture of traditional country western and contemporary rock and roll, a blend that Willie Nelson and others say had to happen eventually because of Austin's unique audience.
Bucking the Nashville template, Willie Nelson and others brought their unique style to Austin and an audience more open and willing to accept it.
This whole part of the country is liberal-minded, and people can be themselves and not have to worry, be uptight about anything.
The revolution was televised with these 1970s WFAA stories archived in the SMU Jones Film Library. Artists like Dallas native Ray Wiley Hubbard became known as progressive country.
It's from Texas. You get a feeling, you feel good with it. It's your audience that makes it progressive.
And that traditional sound that people thought was progressive country became the mainstream.
So back to that definition of country music.
And I'd say ultimately it's the fans who decide, because they're the ones that buy the music. They're the ones who, go to the concerts.
You get to decide, and if you want, you get to complain. In Dallas, I'm Chris Sadeghi.
Hawkeye's been around a long time. What he said is this goes in cycles, like a lot of things, fashion, what have you. He said every time the genre maybe drift a little bit too pop sounding, a traditional artist comes along to pull it back the other way. And he said right now, Luke Combs, who won Entertainer of the Year last night, he said right now he's that artist trying to bring it back more traditional.
So kind of like a course correction every few years, maybe?
It's like the things we wear. They're hot, they go out of style, they come back.
Okay.
As long as it's twangy and you got maybe a steel guitar in there, that's always going to qualify.
Got to have the acoustic guitar, the steel guitar,
Broken
that
Heart,
sound, the strings,
maybe a dog.
Pickup
Can
truck,
of beer.
Thank you.
country road.
Day at the lake.
All right. Thank you, Chris, for that.